Good morning and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Wind Insights Essential Training Series. My name is Jay Pan. I'm a CFA charter holder and a client achievement specialist here at Wind Information. Today, we are embarking on a journey to understand how to effectively use the Wind Financial Terminal to monitor stock market and facilitate your trading. This session is designed to provide you with practical insights and techniques that you can apply immediately to enhance your capability as a stock trader. Before we experience capability of this powerful terminal, I would like to briefly introduce us Wind as a company. Founded in 1998 and headquartered in Shanghai, Wind Information is a pioneer and has blazed the trail for China's financial information service industry, serving a diverse range of domestic and foreign institutional clients. So our flagship product, Wind Financial Terminal, can surely enhance your efficiency dramatically. Before we dive in, please let me ask you a question. How many of you have ever felt the need to quickly access accurate and comprehensive market data to make informed decisions? The stock market is dynamic and complex, and having the right tools at your disposal can make all the difference. Our session today will cover the essential features of the Wind Financial Terminal, walk you through the process of pre-market preparation and trading monitor. Without further ado, let's get started and explore the powerful capability of the Wind Financial Terminal together. Alright, let's open up for imagination because we will embark the adventure of a wonderful day as a stock trader. Assume it is currently 8 a.m. in the morning and the market has not opened yet. We definitely want to turn our attention to a crucial part of our trading day, which is the pre-market preparation. It is not just about getting an early start in 8 a.m. It's about setting yourself up for success by knowing and anticipating global market trends and assimilating key financial news before the market opens. For a stock trader, overnight fluctuations of the global markets could never be omitted. We could enter zero in the terminal to access global overview for the most important equity market quotes from over 40 countries or regions, and even for important commodities and foreign exchange rates, which could also affect some sectors and money flow directly. Let's try it out. By simply pressing 0 in the terminal, we could access the global overview module. Now try clicking the column name year-to-date percentage change. We could sort indicators in ascending or descending orders as we wish. We can tell from the American market quotes that Argentina ranks first, probably driven by their hyperinflation environment. For the US market, which investors care about most, the Nasdaq index has performed beyond the market expectations. Since October 2023, the spotlight on AI has ignited a surge of market fervor for technology stocks. The Big Seven, a prestigious group that includes industry giants such as Apple, Microsoft, and Nvidia, have not only captured the world's attention but also suggestively boosted the Nasdaq to the unprecedented heights, reshaping the landscape of tech-driven investment opportunities. For the Euro markets, major stock indexes have reached historic high during the first quarter of 2024. As a professional stock trader who constantly monitors the market, we instantly know from the overview that the rise was triggered by the stellar performance of blue-chip stocks. Among these, the pharmaceutical juggernaut Novo Nordisk has made headlines with its revolutionary weight loss drug, semaglutide. And this breakthrough therapy has not only transformed the healthcare landscape, but also pushed the company stock to dizzying heights, outshining even the luxury conglomerate LVM in terms of market cap. Let's continue for A-share market and Hong Kong stock market. Throughout the year 2024, the A-share market experienced a saga characterized by two pivotal battles to defend the critical 3,000-point threshold. Despite these efforts, by the end of the first half of the year, this significant milestone remained elusive. However, following a period of turbulent decline, the market has begun to find its footing, gradually moving towards stabilization. And the Hong Kong stock market exhibited an impressive performance in 2024, surpassing the 19,000 point threshold in May. And this surge was likely fueled by anticipations of forthcoming reforms and adjustments poised to invigorate the market landscape in that year. Besides the quotes and trends of the global markets, we still have several miles to go because keeping up with key news at home and abroad is a must before the market opens. In today's age of information explosion, pinpointing the relevant stuff is key to boost efficiency. How could we obtain this information accurately? We could turn to the News module, which provides 24/7 global information. We could easily access the Financial News module by clicking the stock homepage and find it exactly under the market info. Or we can just type news and find it here. We could easily be redirected to the news module. As a stock trader, time is money to us, so the Wayne Financial Terminal offers us a live broadcast that just won't let us miss any news 24/7. If we do not want to be distracted by unimportant news, we could select the breaking news to receive only the important ones. Or we can go to focus news or top views rankings to find out what other investors and traders value most. And the news module can also be cultivated as it is powered by AI, so it will automatically recommend the news we might be interested in. Also, we could take initiatives by subscribing the topics we want to follow, like the weight loss medicine. We could also take away those topics we are not interested by clicking the edit button, and we could select and reselect the column name to include and exclude, where blue means included, and we could find something is going on the left hand side. If we still find it too informative, there's the most important function, searching. For example, we can simply put AI in the search box and we are good to go. We could instantly check out the dynamics in the market, and we could even filter the news by time, by column, by source, and we could subscribe the topic right away. Alright, let's go back to our slides. Apart from market news, company announcement and securities related events can also affect stock prices. Gathering this info from every exchange website or individual company IR platforms is a hassle to us stock traders, especially with over 5,000 stocks in A-share market and in the US market. With stock calendar module, which is organized in a sector tree for clear hierarchy and quick search, covering not just stocks, but also bonds, interest rates, foreign exchange indexes, futures, options, and more. We could have a comprehensive coverage, and it is clearly structured. The way to the stock calendar is pretty simple. Just navigate the stock main menu, and we could access stock calendar by a single click. Or we could type STC in the keyboard wizard. We could easily switch to Hong Kong stocks, and the calendar not only provide us with the past events, such as suspension, such as placing shares, dividend payout, and so on. More importantly, the calendar works in both retrospective way and in the prospective way. When we check the future dates within a week, the calendar could provide us with upcoming events, which could be quite useful for risk monitor, finding investment opportunities, and scheduling. Besides the overall market calendar, we could also customize our calendar of optional stocks. For example, the AI trend has triggered the burst of US semiconductor industry, and many investors heavily invested in this sector. So, it is essential to monitor all the events for the whole target sector. By clicking the US semiconductor sector I added, we could be aware of all the events in this sector all the way to the end of this year. How could we customize the optional sector? It's pretty straightforward, as it is the same method as how we add stocks or sectors into our watch list. By pressing F7, we could enter the sector management function. First, create a new template and name it as you like. For example, US chip here. Next, select the US chip sector and use menu selection function and search any sector as you wish, no matter what it is, Hong Kong stocks, US stocks, or even for other asset classes. We'll use US chip as an example. By searching for US chips and add all the components to the selected column, then we could finish the whole process and monitor the major events within the sector. So when we click US chips, we can now view all the events all the way to the end of this year. Combining market overview, financial news, and the stock events together, now we have well equipped ourselves with all the information for pre-market preparation. Now suppose the market opens. We have not yet known how to perceive the market efficiency, and you might be anxious about the ticking numbers. Don't worry, we'll get there very soon. We have tried 0 for market overview, but how could we access any single stock market for specific trading monitoring needs? Now we could try typing 1, 2, 3, or even 7 for A-share stocks, for Hong Kong stock market, 3 for Taiwan stock overview, or 7 for the US stock market. And by try switching among these functions, we could literally tell that these functions are designed and organized under the same logic structure, which is the top-down approach. Let's take the China mainland stocks, for example. The top left screen consists of, any guess here? Yep, the answer reveals itself for the index name Win All China A Index. So this part shows all the indexes. And the top right screen is composed of sectors classified by financial institutions like as WIND, as well as concept sectors like bank, like SOEs, like state-owned keys, and we also have theme sectors here. When we click any index or any sector, the middle left screen instantly switches to the components, and the middle right screen becomes the trend or candlestick chart. We could also switch by pressing the space button. Of course, we could check out the 2 main index here at the bottom left corner for a reference, and our WIND terminal will never let you miss any news or information here. We currently are traders, and we could use this function to swiftly know what's going on by adding this 5-minute percentage change column, where we can instantly know who is the best player or worst player by clicking the column name to switch between ascending and descending orders. And the indicators on each column could also be personalized. Just simply right-clicking the column name could lead us to the indicator setting. We could add preferred indicators as we want. For example, we could add the 2-day chart to the indicator, and we could move it freely as we wish. Now we could view the 2-day chart here visually. If we are wondering who's the winner in terms of the best sector, namely the sector who has the highest year-to-date percentage change, we could use the sort function here again to solve our problem. Say we can click here, and we can see that the wind banking industry is the winner in terms of year-to-date percentage change. And when we click it, we also could tell that the Nanjing Commercial Bank here is the winner in terms of year-to-date percentage change among all of those winners. So, alright, besides the price information, which became history the second we saw it, we can do further trade monitor and further analysis with the Wind Financial Terminal. For example, we could perceive the market sentiment by typing 910 here. Let's try it out. And from this section, we could quickly know how is the market performing by checking out the scores from strengths and the weakness analysis. On one hand, we could compare different boards in terms of their technical and money flows. On the other hand, we could check out how is today's market compared with the one yesterday. The higher the number, the stronger the strength of the listing boards. Even though the market dropped about 0.4% this day, the strength actually increased compared with yesterday. And this could be a positive sign or green flag for us traders to increase our position in the Asia market. And the market sentiment also reveals the board strengths, where major sectors here are ranked based on their intraday percentage change and 5-minute percentage increase. And it also reveals fluctuation distribution, where we traders could tell the performance of the market depending on the distribution of stock performance in the whole market. And it also reveals long-short comparison for us to know the balance between long positions and short positions in terms of their order numbers. If you are a momentum trader, you definitely want to check the scale movement and performance momentum and the total market money flows to ride the trend. We could always find important information for us under this sector. For me as a trader, I personally prefer buying those stocks in the strongest sectors so that I could capitalize on the momentum. So within the sector view, we could see at a glance which sector is performing the best from the thermal map in the sector monitor module, and the shortcut key is 930. Let's try it out. And if, let's say, you are even more aggressive than I am, this thermal map also offers you the choice for hot concepts. By default, the sector monitor allocates equal area to each concept or industry, but there could always be more dimensions offered by Wind Financial Terminal. For example, we could choose from turnover, from net inflows, or market value for the area of each sector. And we will immediately know who has the largest indicators. And the color also works as a dimension for us traders, as it could show percentage change, 5-minute change, 5 days, or even 20 days change, depending on what kind of traders you are. To get a full list of various indicators, we should definitely check the list out on the top left corner. And it supports us with data export by right-clicking the sector. And we could also add more customized sectors here as we wish, in the same manner as we showed for F7 sector management. Nevertheless, the components within the sectors are shown below, so it will automatically switch as we switch between sectors. And on the right side of the sector monitor, the two screens interacted with the specific industry we select. So never miss this if you are a technical trader. Suppose you are intrigued by the sector monitor and all the indicators. The heat map module offers us a panoramic analysis of the market. We could access the heat map by typing 942 or simply navigate on the top row here. We can switch between sectors. It enables us to monitor up to 20 sectors in terms of either market cap or aggregate market orders. The color could also be representative of daily percentage change or 5-minute change, as we wish. The main idea is similar to the sector monitor, whereas we are setting indicators for individual companies instead of for the whole sectors. Once we move our mouse on any of the component, we could instantly know the hierarchy within the sector, like this. And on the right side, the black screen shows the hierarchy within the sector. Alright, now if you are spoiled by all the cool kits in our Wind Financial Terminal to monitoring the market, you definitely want to ask for more, and there is more. Just try typing 20 on the bottom right corner, and there we go. We could even monitor the market from Asia market all the way to Hong Kong stocks, Taiwan stocks, US stocks, and even to bonds, to foreign exchange, futures, and so on, from the intraday view and in the same column. This is especially important for us traders who care about the trading volume and some technical perspectives such as the yellow line, average intraday trading price for us traders who monitor different markets. And we could list up to 6 times 10 securities here. And some of you might argue that you could only expand it into a 6 times 6 manner from the right-click menu. Yeah, certainly it is. But we could expand it into a 6 times 10 manner under here on the top corner on the graphic section, like this. And there we go. You can also customize it based on your preference. Alright, we can also switch the cycle based on your needs and preference, like 1 minute, like for daily candlesticks. It's up to you, and it can also greatly improve our efficiency. Once again, if you have customized monitor needs, just press F7 to edit your own sector, and we could find them, our old friend, like US chip, right under beneath the enterprises section. And now we can instantly see the momentum in the sector. As the market is drawing near to market close, and we have covered the most frequently used functions in Wind Financial Terminal to prepare for the market opening and monitor the market. So it is high time that we concluded what functions we have covered and their according shortcut keys today. For the pre-market preparation part, we could enter global overview by 0. And get a full picture of the fluctuations in the global market. To recharge ourselves, we definitely want to check out the financial news by entering news for the topics we are interested in. And just never miss out the stock calendar for major events for your portfolio. You can enter that function by typing STC for stock event calendar. And there we go. Let's suppose that when the market opens up, the Wind Financial Terminal offers us various choices for customized monitoring needs, from monitoring the market sentiment all the way to heat map, to sector performance, and even intraday stock move simultaneously for up to 6 times 10 stocks for various market options. Alright, this is pretty much today. and we will cover aftermarket view to help you fully analyze your targets. So please kindly stay tuned on our channel, and we will see aftermarket review next time. So we still have some time for a Q&A session. Should you have any questions, please feel free to let me know, and any related question is more than welcome. Thank you. Okay, we've seen some question coming in. Hi Rebecca. So Rebecca just asked, besides the stock calendar, can I view economic events in similar ways? Yeah, for sure. Thank you for your question. The answer is sure. So with macro snapshot function or echo, we can type ECO, echo for event calendar in the keyboard wizard. Or we can simply select echo from the home page in the macro section right under here, under the News Express. We can filter the nation or the region and data or event. Say if we only care about economic data of the US, we can reselect other nations to only keep the US, and we can reselect other sectors or events other than the economic data. And you'd also definitely want to focus only on the important indicators. So please choose high for the importance. To get an overview of all the important data, we can view the calendar in the monthly perspective. And there we go. So by analyzing the CPI data or the unemployment rate of US, we could draw a rough conclusion on the possible interest rate move by the Fed. And this calendar works not only in the retrospective way, but also in a perspective way. Say we could view events in the coming months, like in August, in September, whatever. And we can enter any future events and click the little bell button to add the data to our alert list for easy follow-up. And more importantly, the macro snapshot function provides us with China macro forecast so that we can quickly get a views from leading analysts by clicking the data in blue, and the forecast is available for the next 12 months or for the next 4 years. And for all the data, we could definitely click the Excel button over here on the top right corner to retrieve them. Yeah, there we go. Hope this find your question well. And if you have any question, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you. All right. If you do have further questions, you could press the F1 button on your keyboard in our terminal to get instant help by your client, customer, agency, or from our mail alert or from our telephone. So please don't hesitate to reach to any help. So this is pretty much our session today, and please do follow our next session for the aftermarket review in terms of equity trading. So thank you all for your participation and your time. See you next time. Thank you and goodbye.